We've been covering the coronavirus on this show for months now, and one of the things we've heard about for so long now is that older, overweight males are at higher risk. That's just the fact. Now, that's exactly the case with the president. This isn't a diss. This is the truth, and we want to give the facts out. He's 74, which means he is 5 times more likely to be hospitalized, and he's 90 times more likely to die than someone in their 20s. That's according to the CDC. He's also categorized as obese, weighing 244 pounds at his last physical, which is another possible risk factor. Now, that brings up this issue of the 25th Amendment, and don't worry, we're going to explain it to you so that you can understand. If something happens to the president, the 25th Amendment says that Vice President Mike Pence would become acting president. Jeff, I want to know if you worry the president could get that sick and that will go down the line. If you don't know, if Pence is sick, it then goes to Speaker of the House, and that would be Nancy Pelosi. Thank you for shouting that, Al, from your corner.
That was the one answer I knew, Tori. I'm so proud of that.
Cleveland Browns.
I learned it from that show, Veep.
Good for you. I'm proud of you for learning not that in 8th grade. Jeff, what do you think? Do you think this could actually happen?
Yes, it could. People don't take this disease as serious as they should, right? You know, there's many people that are my age or younger that are in great health that have died from this disease. And there's some people that are asymptomatic that don't even know they have it. What the president has, we don't know yet, but he does have the top medical advisors in the world, hopefully in at least America, helping him. But you don't know how it's going to strike his immune system, and neither does anybody out there. So listen, I wish the best for the President Trump and his whole family, but I want this to be an example of some sort to people out there to open their eyes a little bit.
I completely agree. And again, I'm going to say it until you hate me. Wear a mask, social distance, test.
Well, I'm talking about everything, the obesity, all of it. I'm talking
the
check
whole
every
package.
box. Yes.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest questions right now, well, what will the president's coronavirus diagnosis mean for the campaign? Remember, we're in October. We're 30-something days away from the election. The president is known for his rallies like this one, and he had several on his calendar, including ones in D.C. and Florida today, 2 in Wisconsin on Saturday. Those are likely to be canceled. There's also the question about the next presidential debate, which is scheduled, right, for October 15th. But that's within the 2-week quarantine period. Al, I got to go to you here, and Brandon, what do you think this means for the campaign?
I think he's
first and foremost, Al's answer was invalid because he didn't buzz in. You know, he didn't buzz in. But
that's totally fair. Brandon, go ahead.
In terms of the campaign, Tori, I wanted to ask you this question. This is just an hypothetical. Let's say something did happen to President Trump. Does Mike Pence now become the automatic Republican nominee? Because we are in an election year.
That's a really good point. I don't know actually the answer to that. I do know, though, that Reagan, for instance, when he went under anesthesia, he would have his vice president step up and take the 25th Amendment. It's not unheard of that this happens if they're going under a dental procedure and you don't want someone incompetent running the country. So this has happened before, and if it happens again, Pence has tested negative, so he should be able to step up. But that's a great question that I'll find out the answer to. I can't believe I don't know.
I do.
Coming up.
Are you going to let Al talk?
Al? I have 10 seconds. Thanks a lot.
10 seconds. I just want to say I love you guys, and we hope the president gets well. What do you want?
We love you so much, Al.